Hello, this is an instructional video for the Cantabile from Requiem by Faure. You're going to notice there's a few places in this where there are rests for the piano. For the purposes of your recording, don't feel like you have to hang all the way through those. You can skip over, just take a little pause and then move on. So that is perfectly acceptable for our recordings for this time around. So because this is such a slow piece, I am going to take it at the actual tempo, which is quarter equals 63. You're going to notice the big theme in here is rhythm because you have dotted quarter note and eighth note quite a bit. So just make sure you're taking your time with that and really counting all the way through. And then there is a bit of shifting that we'll talk about once we get to the last two lines, so we'll go through that. Here we go. I have the metronome at 63, and we're going to start right there in measure 3 where the viola comes in. 1, 2, ready, play. Just for fun, to make sure we get this rhythm because it's so important, let's pizzicato measure 3 and measure 4. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, pizz. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2. There we go. So make sure you're really counting all the way through. Always subdivide your eighth notes. So we have 2 measures of rest, and then we're going on in measure 11. Same idea with that rhythm. Watch out for your F sharp accidental high 2 coming up. 1 and 2 and ready, play. So you had F sharp on the D string and also on the C string high 3. So watch out for both of those. It sounds a little weird in measure 12, and because you don't have that piano accompaniment, you have to kind of trust that you are doing the right thing. So high 2 is a thing in those 2 measures. All right, let's go on. Again, right here, don't feel like you have to count all the way through those. If it helps you to go ahead and just wait, if you're playing with metronome, perfectly fine. Here we go. Measure 18. 1, 2, 3. Low 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, high 2, high 3, dynamics, up again, really smooth there. Shift. All right, and so for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to do the retard. You can listen to my recording of this and do that on your own. So let's talk about the shift. You have to get from your G string second finger and then go immediately to third position. Could you do that in first? Yes, but you're going to be in trouble later if you do. So please make sure that you do shift here. It's going to feel like a high 3 when you get up there. So let's find that note. You come from your high 2 on G, and it's actually the same note an octave higher. So here's your 3. Let's do that again. And 3. And then your 2 is right here. Okay, and that should match your open A as well. So let's do that part again. We're going to start at the piano, which is measure 25. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2, up. Here's your shift. And you'll slow down here. Go on 4. Low 3. Stay in third. shift back. So right there you have a shift down. It doesn't tell you to, but mark that in. End of the second to last line, end of measure 33. Go ahead and shift back there, because you have to do it in the next measure anyway. So you'll see that too on the next line. They probably should have put it one measure earlier. So right there you're going to shift back. Let's turn the metronome off and go through that a little bit. So I am now starting right where the shift happens in measure 27. Just follow me for some tuning. You're going to have high 3 on the D string, but then it's a low 3 on the A string. So really watch out for your tuning here. Here we are in measure 27. Now fourth finger, low 3. Right next to 3 is the 2. If you want to put finger numbers in, totally fine. I can't see your music anyway. 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 4, 2, 1, 2. Here's your shift. Mark it in. That's a tough reach, even for me, right? Look out, another shift. So they have you in third position on the C string, so that you can get this sounding really nice with vibrato. So you're going to shift to third position on C, and it matches your open G. Okay, here we go. Lots of vibrato. And that's a 1 on G. Alright, so lots of shifting in there. Go through that section with this video a number of times. You always have the option of going back, rewinding, doing it again. So that'll be a great practice tool for you to match my pitch in that section where it's really tough shifting. So make sure that you shift in the right places, mark those things in that we changed, and you'll be great. Thanks a lot. Bye.